Lately, the phrase tragedy of the commons has been used a lot. But what is tragedy of the commons? Now, different people give different definitions of tragedy of the commons, but mine is a problem in which individuals of a certain community attempt to obtain the greatest benefit from a limited resource and end up depleting it beyond use. For example, uranium mining. Uranium is a natural resource that is used by many countries for many things, like nuclear power and nuclear weapons. The thing about uranium, or any other natural resource, is that they eventually run out if not given time to replenish. Now, large uranium mining companies like McArthur River, Olympic Dam, and Arlit realize that there is only so much uranium in the world. So what do? They regulate. For simplicity's sake, let's say the maximum amount of uranium that can be mined a year is 3,000 tons. The companies then make an agreement with each other stating that they only take so much uranium, say 1,000 tons a year. By doing this, the Earth will have time to replenish its uranium supply and they'll have more uranium to mine in the future. Initially, this will work, but eventually one of the companies will realize that they can mine just a bit more than the others and make a bit more money. The company realizes that by doing this, everyone's going to get hurt, because more uranium is being taken than can be naturally replenished. But it won't matter to them, because in the end, they're making more money than everyone else. Eventually, the other companies will see that that one company is making more money than them, so they'll start mining more uranium as well. They will keep mining until there's no uranium left in the world. The companies will end up destroying themselves due to their own selfishness. This is tragedy of the commons, humans being selfish and destroying their own natural resources. So, how can we fix this? After careful thought, I've come up with two possible solutions. The first solution is to create a central treaty or agreement like the Geneva Conventions. The idea is that every large uranium mining country to make a formal agreement that will only allow so much uranium mining within their borders. This way, the Earth's supply of uranium will have time to replenish. The only problem though is there's no real reason for these countries to cooperate, other than the fact of it just being the right thing to do. The second solution is to create a large private-owned company that will buy all the uranium deposits in the world. The other normal uranium mining companies will then have to pay this large company to have rights to mine some of the uranium. This way, if too much uranium is being mined, the large company can just say stop, and their uranium mining will cease. There are, however, a couple potential problems with this plan. First of all, it's going to be quite tricky for one company to have the money to buy all the uranium deposits in the world, but with proper funding and careful negotiation, it may be possible. The second problem is giving so much economic power to one company. A company with that much power can really just destroy any uranium company by simply not selling them the rights to mine uranium. Despite all the risks, action must be taken, or there will be no uranium to even talk about in the future. And what a horrible world would it be without uranium.